Hi friends, in our time together today, I'm going to introduce and walk us through the tune, Oh Shenandoah. It's a slower tune that is just beautiful on the whistle, especially the low whistle. This tune is a great tune for beginners, but it's also particularly good for an intermediate or even advanced player to go through because of the ability to emotionally express the tune. We'll talk about that some. So you could play this as an air or a slow air if you want. Slow air, that is according to the popular definition of a slow air. And yes, I've been wearing a hat the last couple of videos. I've using some skin cancer treatment cream that has my head looking a bit of a mess. So the hat is a nice addition during this period. If you're familiar with the tune, Oh Shenandoah, please grab your whistle, warm it up, get it ready to play, pause the video, and see if you can find the tune on your whistle. This means that you'll need to find the key in which it works and the melody as you get playing. And I like to do that with tunes now and then, and I tried that with this one and it was a blast. Not ever asking you to do anything or try something that I don't try myself. So try that if you want. We'll wait. Welcome back. How'd that go? I know some of you tried that, and I know some of you were able to do it. So please, stick a note in the comments. How'd that go for you? We'll follow our usual format. I'll play through the tune standing so you can see my fingers. I'll include a link in the notes to this video close to the top so that you can download the music and tabs if you would like those. And after playing through the tune, we'll talk about different ways to express the tune, any challenges, and then really there's a fascinating history associated with this tune. Some lack of clarity, but it's also some good history there. Before I play through it, I do want to say this is a tune where you learn the tune according to just following how the tune is played in its pace and rhythm. As you're learning, after you've learned the tune, this is the tune to use to kind of set the music aside and begin feeling the tune as you play it. So, Oh Shenandoah. See, fairly straightforward, easy tune to play. Come back to that play along with Scott section, even if you use the music and tabs, and listen to me a few times, and then play along as soon as you feel able. And I know if, like me, as you're playing through the tune very straight, you find yourself kind of just wanting to have at it and express it. Now, I think the challenge with this tune is that once you feel like you've learned it, figuring out how to step away from just the rote playing of it. I don't want you to end up playing it that way. I want us, as we play the tune, to feel the emotion of the tune. And we'll talk about the history in a bit. Now, the history is really kind of tied to the most popular set of lyrics with it. So there's not really a lot of difficulties with it. And that's why this is such a perfect tune. If you're a beginner, this tune is great for you because it has you playing from the low D up to the G on the second octave. So as a beginner, pay attention to your tone quality, pay attention to your note transitions. You notice that you're going to go from the D up to the G. So that's really good to work on. Now, if you're not a beginner anymore, and I think many of us are getting better, our challenge is a little different with the tune. It's not a tune to just play quickly. It's a tune to feel as you play it. As far as ornamentation goes, I'm going to play it myself probably tomorrow in the next video, and I'm feeling like some jumping around a little on the notes and some cuts, some slides, definitely some vibrato. Like I said, feel the tune as you play it, and your fingers are gonna want to move around as you do that. And I said there's not huge clarity on the history of the tune, but when I first learned this tune, I thought for sure it was about the Shenandoah Valley, which is north of us, up Highway 81, up in Virginia, bleeding into West Virginia. It's such a gorgeous area. I know a few of you, at least one of us in our group, lives in that area. It's a beautiful place, but it's not about the Shenandoah Valley. The most popular version of the lyrics, hold that thought. So this is back in the early 19th century at the latest. The Missouri is kind of the westernmost frontier of the U.S., and a lot of French Canadian traders and trappers are coming down into that area, and they're very friendly with the Native American population, and there's a lot of intermarrying going on, and the history is that a lot of these folks would then travel by canoe down the rivers, like the Mississippi and the Missouri, as this tune goes. And they would travel down the Missouri River, and as they're going, they'd often sing. And this is one of the songs that was sung. But the story is that there was a particular trapper who had fallen in love with the daughter of the chief of the Oneida people. And the chief's name was Shenandoah. And so, oh Shenandoah, I long to see you. And roll away, river, get me there, because I'm going to marry your daughter. It's a great tune. And so think of it as a love song of someone longing to be with their love, and as they travel down the river. So that's kind of really sweet. And I'll include in the notes to the video a link to some of the most common sets of lyrics if you'd like to see those. Again, a great tune for beginners and a great tune for everyone to work on with learning expression as well. Until next time, my friends, this is Scott Shade. Happy Lodi whistling.